Welcome, folks, and thank you for joining us. We have a very, very special presentation here on a 60-year anniversary for a controversial coin, a very mysterious coin at that as well. You know what I'm talking about, Corey. And you at home, this is quite the story you'll want to listen to. So this is the 1964 peace dollar. Now, this is a 5-ounce version. This is struck in beautiful reverse-proof finish, extremely rare. There are only 300 produced. Even less will grade in the perfect grade of 70, which you have your opportunity now. Perfect reverse-proof 70, first day of issue, graded and certified. This is the 5-ounce piece, and this is from the American Heritage Tribute Series.
Yeah, now the controversy with this coin is that it was struck by the U.S. Mint 60 years ago, but it was never put into regular circulation. And in fact, it was struck 59 years ago. It was actually produced in 1965. Now, a lot of information we're going to hit you with here, but this is basically one that goes unnoticed by the collecting community. Right. Most famously, a coin that was struck but not issued by the U.S. Mint is the 1933 St. Gaudens. Now, that would be the most rare $20 St. Gaudens in existence. There's actually one of those that is legally owned, and there was a long-winded lawsuit with the U.S. government and a family that happened upon, I think it was 6 or 7 coins. Now, whether or not somebody in the family who was involved with the mint was able to purchase those or stole them, they ended up with them, and ultimately they lost the lawsuit and it was deemed illegal for those to be owned by them. Now, this is a similar story, except there has yet to be a 1964 Denver Mint peace dollar that has ever surfaced in the last 60 years. Right. So you go back to the mid-60s when they stopped allowing folks to cash in silver certificates. You used to be able to bring that $1 silver certificate and get a Morgan dollar or a peace dollar, which of course were 1 ounce, 90% silver. And on top of that, after 1964, the U.S. Mint wasn't going to be producing coins for regular circulation with 90% silver. So folks started hoarding away silver coins. The price of silver went up back then in the mid-60s, up over, I think, $2.50 an ounce. So in order to prevent folks from hoarding coins, they were actually still striking coins in 1965 that were dated 1964. Now, for some reason, the president, White House, authorized the production of these coins. So 300,000 peace dollars were issued at the Denver Mint with the original dies from 1921 to 1935. Now, before those could be put into circulation, Congress shut it down. They overruled the White House. None of those coins were ever put into circulation for everyday use. Now, they melted them all.
Oh, so they say.
So they say, which they did not go coin by coin. They did it by weight. So we're talking about 300 ounces of silver. Right. This wouldn't be just, and they're all gone. It's going to be a time-consuming operation to get rid of 300,000 coins. So it's always been speculated somebody easily could have swapped a 1,000-coin bag with some original peace dollars or original Morgan dollars. They weigh the same. Now, they did 30 trial pieces initially, 2 of which that were sent to Washington for examination. Now, initially, in mid-1965, I think May, the Treasury Department tried to flat out lie and say that they said no coins would be issued.
That's right.
But they didn't mention that 300,000 of them had already been minted.
316.
Yeah, 316. So the coins were absolutely produced. And in fact, they thought they melted them all. And it was, 4 or 5 years later in 1970 when 2 more coins that had been in a Treasury vault in Washington were finally melted. And there was, I think, 4 or 5 people from the committee that would destroy those coins that signed an affidavit saying that those were melted. So you get this around 1970, okay? None of the coins have ever surfaced. When you get to what would people consider the statute of limitations being up 7 years later, I think around 1972, a large dealer at the time in Philadelphia put out big one-page ads in several different coin publications, numismatic publications, and he was willing to pay a bounty, $3,000 a coin.
That was in 1972.
1972. Again, silver went back down around $2 an ounce. So that was a huge price to pay for a coin. Because when you consider when the dealers got wind that these coins were struck originally, they started running pre-sale advertisements, and they were going to be offering people to purchase these coins for $7.50 a piece, which is over 3 times the price of the silver going back then to 1965. So then you get to when the statute of limitations is up. This guy's willing to pay $7,000 a coin. He actually got a response from someone claiming to have 5 coins. Right around this same time, the Treasury Department and the U.S. Mint, they put out a publication indicating that if any of these coins are to surface, they're going to be deemed illegal to own.
What a coincidence.
And it's like, here we are 60 years later, and the mystery and the controversy continues. And that's why this is part of the American Heritage Tribute Series. Struck in 5 ounces of pure silver. This is a very, very limited issue here for 2024. Total worldwide issue on these, Kevin, only 300 coins minted. And we have them here certified by NGC in the highest grade possible, reverse proof 70 with the first day of issue, only $795, and this will be an immediate sellout.
Yeah, this will likely be the first and final broadcast on this important piece here. We have been reaching our preferred collectors, and this was released to the preferred collector division. More than close to half, I should say, a little under half have already found homes, if you will, have already been spoken for, have already been secured. Now, Corey and I have promised to always do our best to bring you rare and limited opportunities to the television home. Those of you that are not already working with an account manager have not had the opportunity to hear about this, and that's why we fought strongly to hold back a few and to bring this important piece to you, the Tribute 1964 peace dollar with that special story. This is sure to do well. Now, these are perfect reverse proof, first day of issue, guaranteed, certified by the numismatic NGC guarantee company. Now, these will go quickly, and I just want to show you in reference here what we're looking at as far as these 5-ounce pieces. You can see on the screen here an original piece dollar that we have for comparison. So you can see the size of these are absolutely huge. You can see the comparison here shows them. And those of you that have the other pieces from the Heritage Series, we brought you the Type 1 and Type 2 reverse proof Silver Eagle. Those complete and utter sellouts cannot be found anymore. They've already found homes for collectors, and the same will happen here. It's important that you get online or call now, as operators are standing by. Again, this will be the first and final opportunity on here with the limited number that we have on this CSN exclusive. They will go quickly. So, like I said, get online or call the number on the screen that you've been calling for 25 years now. Yeah, absolutely. The last series of the American Heritage Tribute, an immediate sellout, that 2-coin set, was at $1,600, if I remember correctly. $795. It's important to note, only 300 total 5-ounce pieces were struck in that beautiful reverse proof. Now, they're not all in a perfect NGC 70 grade. So these are reverse proof 70 with the first day issue. And again, 5 ounces of pure silver, 99.9% fine silver, and will make an incredible addition to any collection. And those of you folks that were fortunate to take advantage of the last set in the American Heritage Series, this will make a great addition. Add these in, $795 a coin. Again, we have been offering these in the Preferred Collectors Department for the past week. We've had an overwhelming response. We've been limiting the amount of coins per collector. So this will be the first and only time that you have the chance to secure one of these in that perfect 70 grade. Now remember, this is paying tribute to the coin that was issued but has still never surfaced. And if it was to surface, it would easily be the most expensive coin issued in the last 60 years. So call 64. Or pick up the phone now, go online, $795, grab as many as you can.